They got a lot more white on them than the other ones.
Yeah.
Are they cold?
No. Alright, so I'm here at the brooder box and I bought this, whoops, I bought this poultry waterer. Mostly the biggest reason I bought this was to free up some space in my brooder box, but also so that, I don't know, baby chicks, they like to pretend to be grown-up chickens, but they're not very good at it yet. So they kick a lot of stuff into their water. So, and I always struggle with that. So I bought this so I could mount it and it would keep the chicks from kicking bedding into their water and keep me from having to change it so much. So I'm getting ready to put this together and set it up for them. They're happy. I don't know if you can hear them. They're happily just pecking away and moving around, checking out their new box, pecking at the pine shavings and at each other. But they're doing good so far. Okay, so this is a lot more involved than I thought it was going to be. This is the thing that attaches to this that they drink out of. And I was thinking that we would just attach this to the inside of the coop and then it would be fine. Or inside of the brooder box and it would be fine. But it makes more, the instructions say to mount it to the outside of the brooder box and make a hole for this to go in, which makes a lot more sense. I mean, especially for saving space inside the brooder box, it makes more sense to mount this to the outside than to the inside. So I have no idea how I'm going to cut a hole into this box, but Maddie suggested we try the drill. So we're going to start with the drill and maybe see if like I have a small saw or something that I can use to make the hole bigger. Because it says on the instructions that it needs to be 2 by 2 inches. So we're going to try. I've been using the drill to create to make holes in the side because I don't have a saw that can cut through this wood in the middle of it. So I've had to be creative. So I'm using a drill to drill holes in the size, like along the space that I want. So I've got a line of holes here. Now I have to do another line on top of that and see if this piece will fit in there. we can at the very least get this through here. Almost. It almost fits. Wow, Silas is loudly bringing the dustbuster down to deal with all this dust. I'll show you the hole that I made that this little thing is supposed to fit in. It goes right in there. But honestly, I think I made it a little bit too high, but we're gonna just have to go with it. I'm gonna like just maybe, I don't know, make them a little stool or something to stand on. But anyway, so I got the hole made. I'm pretty proud of myself because I don't have the tools that I need to do it, and I improvised and I used the drill, and it's not pretty, but it'll be covered up by this giant green tube. So anyway, next step is to attach the little thing to the green thing. Okay, I'm totally frustrated because I just did all that work to drill a hole into the brooder box. When I started thinking about it, like so it comes with these things that you're supposed to like drill holes into this thing and attach them to the outside, and then these things slide onto these brackets, which is how you mount it to the wall. Okay. But the thing on the bottom where you drink out of clearly can only go one way. So if I put the brackets on the front so that it'll mount on the outside of the box so the thing sticks through the hole, I will not be able to use this and move it out into my chicken coop because I will not be able to mount it. Stop it. I will not be able to mount it on the inside of my chicken coop because the brackets will be on the front. So I just did all that work to drill a hole into this brooder box, and I feel like an idiot because now I'm still going to mount it on the inside of the brooder box. Super frustrated. You saw one of these before? Yeah. Okay, so what I did was I drilled 2 holes on each side of this corner, and then we sat this on, this little leg comes up into the brooder box, and we sat this thing on top of it and just tied it to the box because I don't want to put any extra holes in this thing. I don't know what I'm going to do, and I need to move on from this project and get dinner started and clean up the house and stuff. So for now, we're just going to rig it up in here, and this is what we did. So you can kind of see it's sitting on that leg right there. And Maddie's going to go ahead and pour the water in for them. All right, go ahead. Okay, so I'm literally obsessed with sitting here looking at my babies. Like, this is not the first time I've had chicks. I don't understand why I'm so obsessed with these new babies. But they are so cute. They're so sleepy, and they crack me up the way that they lay down to sleep. I always think they're dead. Always. But they're just sleeping. Anyway, I bought these little leg bands for them because we always raise the same breed. The last flock that I had was a full flock of rangers. And then the flock before that was kind of a mixed flock, but like I had like several of the same breed, and I could never tell the ones that were the same breed apart. So I thought it would be interesting to like mark these ones in a way and watch them and learn about them and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try these little leg bands on them to see if they fit, and if they do, then I'm gonna let the kids come down here and pick which chicks they want to kind of claim as their own and put leg bands on them and name them. Wait a minute. You have to put this hand just on top where Mommy's hand is. What do you think?
It's happy.
You think he's happy?
Yeah.
You think it's a boy or a girl?
Ow!
You think it's a boy or a girl? Bear, I know you love the babies, don't you? But they're afraid of you. They don't know that you're not going to hurt them. Stop.
Hey, skate.
Itsy bitsy container's about to go back in the box, okay?
Okay.
Tell
Itsy
him
bitsy
good
container. What made him want to name her container?
night.